Okay, here we're finding the equation of the different lines using some points. So just like to sketch a graph, we only need to find 2 points. To find an equation, we only need 2 points. So what we've got here, we've got our 2 points for both graphs, and what we do is we want to write that in the form of y equals mx plus c, y equals mx plus c. So the first thing we do is we work out our value of m. We work out our gradient. From there, we work out our value of c, our y-intercept. Sometimes we're given it, other times we're not. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through how we can actually work out what it is. So over here, that's what we're going to do. So here we've got our graph. So we've gone from this point -3 to +3. So there's our 2 points. So to go from, use a different colour, to go from here to here, we've gone across 3. So our run is 3. And then we've gone up 3. So our rise is also 3. So therefore our gradient equals 1. So what we've got, now we can write this as being y equals 1x plus c. Now, we don't know what c is. Say, for example, so we look at this, we can say, yep, okay, there it is. We know it's 3. But we may not know what it is. Our point may be given to us over here. If that's the case, what we do is we substitute in another point into our equation. So we substitute one of these 2 points in, and what we're going to do, I'm going to substitute this point in there. So this point here, we know is -3 and 0. So that's the x value, that's the y value. So what we're going to do, in our equation, we're going to substitute this value of x into here, and this value of y into here. And then we're going to find c. So based on that, what we're going to do is we're going to say that 0 equals -1 times -3 plus c. We're going to say that 0 equals -1 times -3, which we know is 3. Oh, something's amiss. Oh, it's not a negative at all. A little hasty there. It's 1. So 0 equals 1x. Sorry, we're substituting. Sorry. Go back to that. Alright, so we're substituting this value of y into here and this value into there instead of x. So we've got 0 equals 1 instead of x, -3 plus c. So 0 equals 1 times -3, -3 plus c. So -3 plus some number equals 0. We imply that number has got to be, c has got to be 3, which is what we can see right there. Okay, let's see how that goes over here. So once again, we look at our gradient. So we're going from 2. So we're going from 2 down to. So we hear it. Okay, making a mess of 0 and 2, and we are going to 5 and 0. That's what we're doing. So to get from that point, the first point, we're going across 5. So our run is 5. So we've gone across, we've gone 5 to the right, and we've gone 2 down. 2 down, so it's -2 because of that. That's our value of m. So now we say y equals -2 over 5 x plus c. So once again, to solve for c, we substitute one of these 2 points. So we can use this one here, where x is 5, y is 0. So we're going to say that. So y equals 0, -2 over 5, and instead of x, we're going to write down 5, plus c. So here we're saying that we've got 0 equals -2 over 5 times 5. We have -2 plus c. So then c equals 2. Because -2 plus 2 gives us 0. So that's what we've got there. So y equals -2 over 5x plus 2. And over here, y equals x plus 3. And that's all there is to those ones. So just to reiterate, find the gradient first, rise over run, how far you go across, how far up and down you go, how far across, up and down, substitute that into y equals mx plus c. leaving y, leaving c, then choose one of your points, doesn't matter which point, and substitute that value. So here we chose 5 and 0, 5 is x, 0, y is 0, and we solved for c.